Good morning, children. This is your English language period, and in this period, we are going to revise pronouns. What we are going to revise today? Pronouns. Basically, we are going to introduce ourselves to pronouns. After personal pronoun, let's see what are reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are those words in a sentence that refer back to the noun or pronoun in a sentence. Is it clear, children? I'm repeating again. Please pay attention. Reflexive pronouns are those pronouns that act as an object in a sentence and they reflect back to the subject. Is it clear? No, not an issue. Now see here. Reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns point back to the doer of an action. To make this clear, let's take one example, children. What is this? This is hand and this is ball. When you hit ball towards the ground, what happens? It comes back to you. Yes. Have you noticed whenever you hit football to the ground, it comes back to you? Yes. The action of coming back to the position from it was started is known as reflex action. Is it clear? Now let's make it this more clear. Children, when you see in mirror, what you see? You see somebody else image? No. You see yourself in the mirror. Why? Because whenever you stand in front of mirror, mirror reflects back your image only. Yes, children. Mirror reflects back your image only. That is why you see yourself in the mirror. Is it clear? In the same way, children, when in the sentence object reflect back to the subject, object reflects back to the subject, then it is a reflexive pronoun. I'm talking in terms of reflexive pronoun. Children, I'm repeating again, when in a sentence pronoun that is used as object, reflexive pronoun that is used as object reflect back to the subject. We call it reflexive pronoun. When pronouns are used as object in a sentence and it reflect back to the subject is reflexive pronoun. I mean to say, when pronoun used as object in a sentence and subject both are same, then it is reflexive pronoun. Okay, before I'll make it more clear, I want you to understand what is objective. Not objective, what is object? Many of you know what is object, but many of you must be thinking, what is object? So, I'll not go into detail. I'll just tell you outline of the object. Okay, I'll take separate class on object because it is quite, good, pretty long topic. So, because there are type of objects also. So, I'll give you just outline what is object. So, children, object is a part of predicate. You know the sentence are made up of two parts, subject and predicate. Yes, object is part of a predicate. Okay, an object is a noun or pronoun that is governed by a verb or a preposition. So children, remember, object is a part of a predicate in a sentence, and before this object, and this object will be noun or pronoun. this object will be either noun or pronoun, and this noun or pronoun will fall after verb or preposition. Is it clear? I'm repeating again. Object is a part of a predicate. Yes, and it will be always either noun or pronoun. Yes, and this noun or pronoun, that means object, always falls after verb or preposition. This is clear? Now let's take example. First example, I know him. First example is I know him. So children, now tell me, what is subject here? What is subject here? This I is a subject here because we are talking about I here. And this green part, know him is a predicate. Yes children, now what I have told you, that object will be part of predicate. So where you will find your object? You will be find object in the predicate. In the predicate. Yes children, now it will be either noun or pronoun. Can you see any noun or pronoun here? Yes. This him. This him is what? This him is what children? This is pronoun. So this is object. Why this is object? Because it falls after verb, that is know. This is clear children. So this is object. Is it clear? Now let's take one more example to make it clear. Object. Right now children, I am talking about only object. Okay. Now, mummy is talking on the phone. What is sentence children? Mummy is talking on the phone. So what is subject here children? Subject is mummy, as we are talking about mummy. Yes. And what is predicate here? This part is predicate. This part, sorry, is talking on the phone is predicate. Yes children, this is predicate. Now as we know, object is the part of predicate. Now find out what is noun or pronoun here. What is no pronoun? I can see. What I can see here? Phone. That is noun. I can see phone here. That is noun. So phone is object here. What I have told you, it lies after, it falls after verb. It falls after verb or preposition. So before phone, what is there? Pay attention to this. On. On is what? Preposition. So the phone is object here. Is it clear children? Now let's take one more example. He cooked pasta by all himself. He cooked pasta by all himself. What is subject here children? Subject is he. What is subject here children? He. He is what? Subject here. So he is what? Subject. Yes, and what is predicate? Predicate is cooked pasta by himself. Yes, this is what? Predicate. So children, as I have told you that object is the part of predicate and it will be either noun or pronoun. So find out what is noun here and what is pronoun here. So this pasta and himself. Pasta is a noun and himself is a pronoun. So here we are having two objects. Is it clear children? Here we are having two objects. Now this much is clear. You know how to find out object. Now this much is clear now. Now let's talk about, now come back to our topic, reflexive pronoun. Now I want you all to come back to our topic, reflexive pronoun. So as I have told you, in sentence, when pronoun used as object reflect back to the subject, then it is a reflexive pronoun. Means when subject when subject and object are same person. When subject and object are same person, then it is reflexive pronoun. Now see here. Who is him here? Is him and I is the same person? No. So this is not reflexive pronoun. This is not reflexive pronoun, children. And is there any pronoun here? No. So this is also not reflexive pronoun. Cut it here also. Now, he cooked pasta by all. Sorry, he cooked pasta by all by himself. I'm sorry, children. He cooked pasta all by himself. He cooked pasta all by himself. Now, children, what is here? Pasta and himself is object here. Okay. Now, tell me what is pronoun here? What is pronoun here, children? This himself is a pronoun. Himself is a pronoun here, children. So himself is a pronoun. Is he and himself is the same person? Yes. This himself is reflecting to this he. That means the subject of this sentence. The subject of the sentence, that is he, and object is the same person. So this is reflexive pronoun. Is it clear, children? Now, children, let's see what are the forms of reflexive pronoun. Now, children, let's see what are the different forms of reflexive pronouns. Okay, so here we can see different forms of reflexive pronouns. Children, always remember that reflexive pronouns end with self or selves. Okay, like myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. When it is a singular, it ends with self, myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself. And when it's a plural, it is ourselves, yourselves, themselves. Is it clear, children? Now, so these are the different forms of reflexive pronoun that we use in different sentences. Now, children, see, there are few points that you have to keep in your mind. And why it is important to keep it in your mind? As you go, when you will go to higher grades, you will be introduced to emphatic pronouns. Emphatic pronouns are very much similar to reflexive pronoun. Then these points will be helping you to differentiate both. And if you will be clear with these points, then you will never do mistake in reflexive pronoun. Yes, children. Now let's see what are the important points that we should keep it in our mind. Points to remember. First, objects reflects back to the subject. In terms of reflexive pronoun, in the sentence, object and subject both will be same person or same thing. Is it clear, children? In a sentence, when we talk in terms of reflexive pronoun, then in a sentence, objects and the subjects will be same person or same thing. Is it clear? Now let's see what is the next point. It is essential to the meaning of the sentence. So children, it is very important thing. If you remove reflexive pronoun from the sentence, the meaning of sentence will be changed. It will be incomplete. The meaning of sentence will be incomplete. So, reflexive pronouns are very important for sentence to give them complete meaning. Is it clear, children? Now let's see what is the third one. It gives answer for what and whom. If reflexive pronoun is there in the sentence, then it will be giving answer for what and whom. And how we make question with what and whom? See here. Subject plus verb, then we add what or whom. And if we are getting answer for what or if we are getting answer for whom, then it is a reflexive pronoun. Is it clear, children? Next. It always acts as subject in the sentence. It always acts as an object. It always acts as an object in the sentence. Okay, children, reflexive pronoun, if reflexive pronoun is there in the sentence, it will be acting as an object. Is it clear? This much is clear to you all, children? Always remember these points because these points are really important. Clear? Now let's take few more examples. So children, here we can see few more examples on reflexive pronoun, and keep those points. Here we will be checking all those 4 points. Okay. Now see here, what is first example? She hurt herself. What is example? She hurt herself. So children, what is subject here? She is subject here. Okay. And what is object here? Herself is a object. Yes, children. So this is object. I am writing O for object and S for subject. Is it clear? So now tell me, is this she, that subject, and object are same person? Is subject and object are the same person? Yes. Then this is a reflexive pronoun. Is it clear, children? And she hurt whom? Herself. You are getting answer for whom also. Yes, and if you minus this, remove this herself, she hurt. Is this sentence is complete? No. Got it, children? And herself, that is here, it is acting as a object also. So this much is clear, children. Now let's take one more example. You should avail yourself of this golden opportunity. Now children, first see what is subject here and what is object here. So you is a subject here and yourself is an object here. Is it clear, children? Now, is this you and yourself? You and yourself. Is you and yourself are the same person? Yes, it is a reflexive pronoun. Now, if you read without this, just remove yourself from the sentence. You should avail of this golden opportunity. Are you getting complete meaning? No. So, reflexive pronoun is very important for the sentence. Now, see the third one. You should avail whom? No. You should avail what? Golden opportunity. You are getting answer for what? So, this is reflexive pronoun, children. Now, see the third example. The cat jumped off the wall by itself. Now children, see what is subject here? The cat. What is object here? Itself. Yes, wall is also object here, but here we are talking in terms of pronoun. So itself is, we will be picking itself. Yes children, so it is a reflexive pronoun. If you remove this reflexive pronoun and read without this, the cat jumped off the wall by what? You are not getting answer. Yes, it is incomplete meaning. So if you add by itself, it is making a complete meaning. So this is reflexive pronoun, children. Let's take one more example. The actresses looked at herself in the mirror. What is subject here, children? The actresses. What is object here? Herself. You are getting answer? Yes, You are getting answer. For whom? The actresses looked at whom? Herself. You are getting yes. So this is reflexive pronoun. The actresses and herself is the same person. So this is reflexive pronoun. Is it clear, children? Now see the last example. She blamed herself. She blamed herself for her problems. So what is subject here? She. What is object here? Herself. She and herself are the same person. So this is reflexive pronoun. She blamed whom? Herself. This is reflexive pronoun. Is it clear? And this is acting as object also. So children, these are the few example of reflexive pronouns. I believe it is clear to you all. And if still you are having any doubt, do ask me. Thank you.